Hi, Robin with Oxy-Dry, and I've got a commercial job to do today, and this is really a nice carpet. Actually, it's in really good shape. It's a clinic, and the cleaning lady who let us in has been taking very good care of this place. All the edges and corners are very dust-free. It's a really nice looking shape. I haven't found a single spot on this carpet at this yet, and so that's nice. First time I've seen this carpet actually. This is a clinic that they have a few around. This one's in Vernon. I already did the one in Kelowna 2 or 3 times now. And so they decided it was time to do this one here in Vernon, which is about 45 minutes drive away from Kelowna, where I actually am located. So we come up here to do this one, and this is the first time I've seen it. I just finished this portion in this direction over here, and I've yet to do over here. So I thought I'd just show you what I'm doing today. I have not, as I said, I haven't found a single stain on this carpet, which is nice. And she's very meticulous at vacuuming, and even the edges and corners are dust-free. Even the door jambs there. So that's really nice. I'm not doing the conference room today, but these are the areas that we're doing. And then we got a monitoring room back here, and this area, and then we're over here. And look at what I found. Hey, Roger, say hello to the nice people.
Sure, they're nice.
Of course, they're always nice. Yeah, Roger decided he had nothing better to do today than clean a few carpets. So Roger, everybody's going to ask me this question as we're filming here. Your machine there,
The noise it makes?
yeah?
The noise it makes?
No, not that. I'm wondering when's the last time you washed it?
A while ago.
Whoopsie.
Yeah, I was gonna do that because I knew you'd notice.
Yeah.
But I got running late this morning.
Oh boy. Oh, the truth comes out. No, you got to keep it clean, right? Yes?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. And if you don't, what happens?
I don't know.
Well, if you're in the cleaning business, you should have clean.
Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely. Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay, now we've publicly shamed Roger. But you know, it
Yeah.
kind of gets away on you. I know. But I had to give you a hard time.
That's okay.
You thought I didn't
I
notice?
knew it was coming.
You thought I didn't notice?
No, I knew you'd notice first thing. But anyways.
Anyway, so how's your? This is Roger's. Obviously, Roger's the machine I sold to Roger. What, a year ago now, I guess, eh?
Yeah.
About a year.
I think it was January.
And how is you liking it?
It's great.
A great machine. This machine's not really that heavy, actually.
No, it's a lot lighter than the first one I got.
Yeah. That was the Clark.
The Viper Venom.
Viper Venom, which is actually a Clark, I think. It's
Probably.
but like 110 pounds or something. It's just too stinking heavy.
It's too heavy to use in homes, but
Yeah.
that's all I could get locally,
Yeah.
and that was a few months before I met you.
Yeah.
So. But hey, if anyone wants to buy one,
Viper Venom, cheap. Sold by the pound, eh?
you still by the pound. Comes with a tank.
Yeah. Well, you might want to take the tank off and put it on the next machine, though.
Yeah, that's true.
There you go. You can sell it to it. See, that's a great machine for janitors, eh?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what
nice and heavy for doing hard floors.
Hard floors. So how you liking this machine?
Yeah, it's reliable. You know, the only thing that broke one time was that thing in here,
The switch?
and it had sparked, and it
Yeah, it was a, that was the,
had the light on it.
the fuse, actually. The fuse actually failed. It was the fuse.
No, it was the wire. The wire had arced and it had broken.
Oh.
And it was to the light. So basically, just
Short circuit.
yeah. So basically, on the job, took the thing off, like you said, you know, looked at it, and kind of wired it together the best I could, and it got me through the job, which was good because I was an hour and a half away from my home. And then I got home and I got some old wire and just sliced the piece in there, and didn't even solder it. It's been working great, so easy to work on.
Excellent.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll let you go, and everything going good. I haven't seen a single spot on this carpet yet. Eh?
Oh, I was gonna ask you about one. Since you're here, I'm gonna get the brush off you. Under this door. It's a little dark right there.
Oh, it is. Okay.
So.
No problem. Use my wink. Okay.
Yeah.
And the spotting towels are at the front there. Anyway, that's what we're doing. So Roger's done all the way from about there, and you've done these rooms already?
Yeah, 2 rooms.
Oh, good.
3 rooms actually.
And you got under the chair and everything, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Excellent. Yep. Alrighty. And then we have, of course, this area out here. We'll finish out here. Okay, let's go for a little ride with me now. Anyway, I didn't really know what this job was exactly entailing, because I actually hadn't seen it before today, because I didn't want to drive all the way to Vernon just to look at it. And they were okay that I would charge them the same as the clinic in Kelowna, which is about the same area, so which is fine. And my wife was going to help me, and then she said, "No, you're on your own." And so I thought, oh, I'll bring Roger along and we'll bang this off real fast. So this is where, you see, using the rotary it's just so handy, because they're so nimble for getting into these offices where you got to be maneuvering around desks and things like that. I do have, of course, my OP machines, but this is much more nimble and easy to move around all these obstacles. So, and it'll clean this just perfectly fine. Okay, and get into here. This is the reception area. This is a pretty new building, obviously, so this carpet is in really good shape. The one I did in Kelowna is considerably older, and actually kind of funny story about that one. There was one area in one of the offices where there was a really badly worn patch from the legs or the feet of the wheels, like one of these chairs in front of a desk. And it was really quite packed down. It was quite soiled, and when I cleaned it, it went very dark appearing from the moisture in the cleaning, and it actually looked terrible. It was like a round donut on the carpet, about a little bigger than where the wheels would sit there, and it was very obvious and very black looking. However, I did know that and it was a olefin carpet. And one of the characteristics of that particular carpet is that whenever you are cleaning an area where there is considerable wear, usually what will happen is that when we clean with this type of process, it will look quite dark, quite black actually. And this did, it just looked terrible. So, let me push this back. I think, oh yeah, there we go. Anyway, so I finished the job, and confident that as it completely dried out, which would take him a couple hours probably, that it would look fine. But about an hour or so later, we got a phone call from the owner of the clinic, or the manager, I'm not sure what she was. Anyway, she was very upset. She said, the carpet looks terrible. There's a terrible bad mark on the carpet, and I need you to get back here and fix this up. It's just terrible. And she's threatening not to pay the bill, and et cetera, et cetera. So I think it was the next day I was able to get over there, and I walked into the room where this really bad mark was, and it was absolutely perfect. It looked amazing. You could still see that it was worn, but it was absolutely clean. And so I think I left a message for her and said I looked at the mark, it looks fine. It did take completely dry, because I think she had gone in literally within an hour of us being there and seeing this. And so it looked absolutely wonderful the next day. So the next time, about a year later, she called, and she was very happy with the job, and we cleaned it again, and we just cleaned it for the third time last week actually. So she realized after it completely dried that it looked perfect. And so we have cleaned that particular place 3 times, and now we are doing the Vernon office, the Vernon clinic for her. So there you go. That's kind of what happened with that job. So what I've done is I pulled these couple of items forward from where they were sitting. So I just zipped in behind there, obviously, and then I can just plunk them back. And the cleaning lady will be back, I guess, later today to turn off all the lights and make sure everything's back where it belongs. She had moved a bunch of things already, so we're only moving just a couple of things like these chairs and things like that. So it's going good. Okay. Now, and I'll just show you. I'll put my hand here. You can see how much I'm actually applying. You watch my finger there, and of course, I don't pull the trigger on full bore because I can feather the solution down, just adding a little bit at a time, just to make sure that the pad remains damp. Don't want to over wet it, but of course you don't want to run dry either. I think I might as well change the plug while I'm at it here. No, the reason why you hear Roger's machine having quite a whine there is because, being a 2-speed machine, it has a DC motor and it has carbon brushes, and you're hearing these DC motors generally tend to have more of a sound to them, and that's why I didn't realize it, that they of course don't have the start winding like this motor that I have here on my machine. This has a dual capacitor and it has a separate winding just to start it up. So that actually is one reason why these tend to be a little bit heavier, although this one is actually pretty light. This machine is about 75 pounds, I believe. So it's lighter than most of this type of motor, but it's European made, and maybe they've got, I don't know, different way of doing things, I guess. And Roger's machine, I believe, was around between 70 and 80 pounds, but it's a 2-speed. Mine is a single speed. You see how easily I can maneuver this thing? These things literally go in every direction, or any direction you want, instantaneously, without any effort at all. Oh, I know, I was going to show you one thing, a little trick. Now, because I have a handle release up top, it's very simple and easy for me to just put my machine to the upright position when I, say, go to move a piece of furniture like I just did. But a lot of you guys who are watching my videos don't have the luxury of a machine with a handle release up top. Here's my handle release right there. And in order to lift your machine to that upright position, you got to bend down and undo the clamp or spin the knob, whatever you've got. But here's a little trick you can do. If you've got that type of machine and you want to move something, just there you go. Look how easy that was. So, but just make sure that if you do that, that whatever you do lean it on, it's a very safe and secure spot. You don't want to be leaning it against something that might, you know, tip over or whatever, because there's a little bit of weight there. And don't ever put it up against somebody's furniture, especially a cabinet or something like that. Never, ever, ever do that. So that's just a little tip, make your life a little bit easier. When my previous machines that I used for quite a few years were all had a clamp at the bottom there, and so I obviously did it that way all the time. And I kind of forgot about that until I was watching a video of somebody the other day, and I realized that they would benefit from this idea. All of you guys are using your machines with the handles at the bottom. Your clamp at the bottom would find it a lot easier if you did it what I just suggested there. Make your job easier. Be careful where you lean the machine, that's all I'm saying. I'm using Omega to clean this job. usually do use the Omega product from Bonnet Pro when I'm doing commercial work. It has peroxide in it, and I believe it also has delimonene. So I just choose to use that for commercial work normally. Alrighty, coming along just fine, and I think it's time to check the pad. It's not bad. Oh, here comes the cleaning lady. Anyway, I'll let you go. She's here now, so I'm going to turn off the video. So have a good day.